Hello, welcome back to Ratropolis. I'm actually not going to move on from the builder. We're going to do another episode of the builder on the forest because after last episode's performance, I feel like I need to not lose. Basically, I feel like I want to win like this is the easiest map, and I feel like I'm struggling the most with the builder at this point, which I don't know why, because he shouldn't be any more difficult than the shaman. So we're gonna try this again. If you can't tell, I'm recording this right after the last one, but still, hey, how's it going? How you doing today? Or this afternoon, I suppose. I'm doing all right. You may notice I've changed from good to all right, and that is not in no small part due to the fact that I just got so bodied in Ratropolis. I don't like it when I lose like that. I like to at least feel like I have some semblance of ability to win this game, and episodes like this morning's episode really do make me go, man, that fucking sucks. To a certain extent, I want to like cut characters out of the rotation, honestly. If I were doing this exactly to my own decision making, like what would I do if I were playing this game not recording? I honestly think the big thing I would change is I would probably just play random. I might even do that. It might just be worth it to switch to playing random. I'm gonna take Pike right here. I should take the wall. Playing random is just, it's a lot easier. I just have to press the random button and cycle through the characters and see what happens. I don't know. Let me know if you care. I imagine most people don't really care. This way I'm guaranteeing some amount of variance because of the... Mainly I remember when we went like, wow, how many runs has it been since I last saw the desert? That's what I'm thinking of before this patch came out and all that. We're probably doomed. I think taking Pike Rat and the wall was a little much. Having to wait to redraw at this point. Plus, the real big problem is adding in a lot of cards early on causes you to miss a lot of money from cheese. Instead of making... Like, 3 cheeses in this early game is huge. You make... it's like... You get 70 gold off of it instead of 20 gold with 2 cheeses. That's a big jump. 5 population. Okay. Okay. I think I should take... I don't think I should take Battle Cry. I feel like I'm afraid to take Battle Cry because I'm just afraid of my economy being so weak because I have 1 extra card, right? This Pike Rat being here is going to cause me to miss a lot of 3 cheeses as well that I otherwise would have hit. I'm planning on taking the Advisor here. Messenger. Ooh, I do like Messenger. It's Spitter. I'm glad I picked Pike Rat because it's Spitter. So we're going to actually not use guards at all anymore. Because the only way that you can use guards in a run like this is... Or, let me rephrase. The only way you can use guards against Spitter is if you have a big stack of guards built up, which I do not because my early economy has been poor. Thankfully I have Pike Rat, which will take up the mantle of being DPS. And we will remove... I'm actually going to remove guards here. And we're just going to move on. I wasn't sure if I was going to remove guards. I have changed my mind. I am, in fact, going to remove guards. We're gonna take it easy from here. It's definitely not Smuggle. The thing about Smuggle is, while it is a lot of gold, it gives you... I think it's like a 112? No, I think it's 108, right? The card costs 12. You get 120, something like that. While it does that, it's only... Oh, it's 15, so it gives you 105. 2 Smuggles. I think that while it seems good on paper, I feel like unless you have your army settled up, you're gonna die. And I felt like my army was settled up in the last episode where I took it. And then instead of my army was settled up, I just wasn't ready for the boss. I learned a really important thing, which is to be ready for that specific boss that killed me with crossbows. Crossbows, their biggest flaw is they're really bad at fighting bosses, right? So not having a guard stack out with them was probably the killing move in that last episode. But that's okay, that was last episode. Now we're on this episode. The downside of Pike Rat too is that it takes him longer to be able to hit the enemies. But the upside is of course that he's still alive on this wave where guards would be dead. So I'm in the zone, I feel like, right now. This is kind of the difference between if I record back-to-back versus if I record the episodes separate, is I kind of zone in on the second episode I record. Especially when the prior episode was, well, you probably saw it. It wasn't very good. I feel like I'm having a lot of population that I can't play out. I feel like what it really is right now is I have no way to pay for my redraw. I have no plan to draw my cards right now. And is that my fault? I mean, I don't know. Maybe. What the fuck? My legendary card is 3 taxes. Or 3 quests. I don't know if I've ever seen that. I guess I'll upgrade mining. Hope it works out in the long term. Similar to 2 episodes ago, I'm just gonna hope that I get a card to carry my mining up to viability to carry the economy. Which is hard to do. There's not a whole lot of cards that are gonna do that for me. I feel like these waves, oh, they are popping up very quickly because of Messenger. I was like, man, are these waves coming way faster or what? The answer is they are coming way faster because I have Messenger showing me them 15 seconds sooner. Biggest downside of Messenger makes me feel like I'm getting swarmed. In reality, nothing that bad is happening. All of my militia are dead. This one's just gonna start to fall apart from here, I think. I don't know what I'm supposed to do though. Like in this situation, what am I supposed to do? I can't afford to redraw. I have no idea what I'm meant to do. I have no way to get my army out to a point to save me from this. Ah, I get a bomb and that saves me here. That's it. We get a skill to save my life here. That's the play. Without this bomb though, I think we would have died on this wave. I mean, shit, we may still. Oh, this side is, that's right. Sometimes the sides get lopsided, right? Like one side takes a heavier attack than the other. The left side's taking an easy to deal with attack. This shop ain't it. Berserker. Berserker, Pike Rat. Huh. I don't know. This doesn't really seem like it would fix my problem. Well, you know what? I think Berserker's alright. I think we're gonna do Militia, Berserker, Pike Rat as my army here, it looks like. And we're just gonna kinda hope it works out. Oh, I pick up the shoe market. Yeah, it makes sense, I think, here. Has Merchant been here forever, or am I crazy? I think it just feels like, I think I just clicked him as soon as he showed up, but it felt like he's been here forever. I'm getting a little nervous, I gotta tell you. I'm feeling a little bit like, oh man, am I about to get killed again? So the left side looks like it's taking, yeah, the left side's taking the heavier wave on the next wave. Which is, it's good info to have. You know, I guess having Berserker is good because Berserker's a beef lord, right? He's not a beef lord, he's no guardian, but he's got an extra 12 health over Militia, which is a pretty big number. Yeah, if I pick up like a second mining, maybe... I don't really know what else, honestly. I'm just gonna keep letting the bomb hold it down. Get the bomb ready to land on the... Oh, does the right side come first though? It does come first, okay. Don't bomb my own units. That's my other strat. Maybe I try to hit like multiple bombs here, but at this point they're too close. We just put a bomb down on this side and hope we're good. I think we live through this. I'm really struggling to get the military stacked up though, I feel like. I'm losing a lot of units. Longsword? Sure, alright. I think Longsword should end up behind the other units. What a strange run. I need to thin out my military cards a little bit now, I think. But alright. I'm not gonna take alchemy here. I feel like every time I take alchemy it ends the same way. None of these seem good though. Like, public bath is expensive and my income is low. Tactician is worthless. I guess I'm gonna, but territory expansion is also expensive and my income is low. I'm gonna take tactician, I guess. We got 5 pikes, 1 berserker, we got 6 pikes. We'll see how this works out. It's offered me the squire card like 4 runs in a row. Crazy. I'm feeling like I should not be struggling so much, but I can't really put my finger on what's wrong with this run. What the fuck? They offered me 2 conscripts. What is this? That you offer me 2 legendary cards and both of them are conscript? What the heck? Alright. Okay. Sure. It's weird, because it feels wrong to pull Militia out. I kind of want Militia to die for Berserker. However, I think that my Berserkers are basically taking up the role of frontline for Pike Rat Longsword. Wouldn't it be nice if these guys would start in front of Pike Rats? I feel like if the enemies are too fast, we'll take a few Pike Rat based losses. Also, we're losing a lot of that. We lost Berserkers there too. I'm not too stoked about how this one's looking. I'll just be real with you. We're in a... I mean, I'm not stoked about how this one's looking because my income is fucked. That's all it ever is, right? That's basically every run of this game though. How am I feeling? Well, how's my income? Bad? I'm feeling bad. What can I do to make more money on this run though when they're offering me shit like double conscript? I don't feel like I skipped much, right? I have some good buildings. Common? I don't think... Weasel Ram, okay. So it is the Weasel Ram. Oh fuck, it's just gonna blast right through me. I was asking myself if there was a reason for me to build another wall. I didn't think there was, but it turns out there was a reason for me to build another wall. It's coming in the next wave. Hopefully my melee units have the brains to fight it at least. Maybe I can bomb out the shamans. This is gonna be interesting. Oh, can I get this wall out in time? No, I can't get this wall out in time. I should still buy this though for the next wave. Or not the next wave, but like 3 waves from now. Cause he does 100 damage, right? Yeah, he does half the damage of the actual boss. As long as my units... Alright, we're good. Yeah, we're fine. My melee units didn't get confused. They figured it out. They used their massive rat brains to figure out which enemy to kill. Thankfully. It's hard to get a gauge on if... I mean, I guess Berserker is good just because he's tanking for a longsword, right? But really, I'm just sitting here. I'm just waiting. Any minute now. My long term could be longbow. I don't think it is though. I think my long term is longsword. So I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade him. The other option there was definitely... It was definitely expansion territory, right? I'm not misremembering. Give me extra wave time here, please. Oh, I could lose the bomb for 12 population. If I were to donate to them, I would donate the bomb anyway, probably. But I would donate a cheese, really. Can offer you a nice cheese in this trying time. Yeah, I think here's the thing is I don't think the bomb does a whole lot on this map because of... Like, from this point on, the enemies are pretty well spread for the purposes of bomb-related shenanigans. Salvage. That card is at least something. It would be really helpful if my units would not split like this. I think we would take a lot less losses here if my units would fight together, but what do I know? Nothing, I know nothing. Because we're taking very few losses. You split up and then the enemies get confused. I think that's the strat. I'm gonna start moving cheese. We're to the point now where I think that having cheese is less useful than... Not having cheese is better than having cheese. We're on wave 15, I mean, come on. Where are these walls hit? Oh, from the spitters, isn't it? I bet it is from the spitters. The Pike Rat plan, by the way, falls apart very, very quickly within 6 waves. I mean, shit, we're gonna die to wave 20 on this run if I don't get a better answer. There's not a whole lot I can do about that, though, I feel like. If I get enough longswords settled up, I think it'll be alright. But, you know, the forest is always the map that this happens to me, too, where my units get strung out like that. They get strung out like that by the enemy ranged units. There's not much I can do about it. Except for, maybe I should have gone longbow, just to give myself an out. Oh well, I mean, it's a little too late. Guardian, yeah, we're gonna go Guardian Longsword here and hope that my units can figure out what the hell they're doing. I have faith, I think these rats can do it. The Pike Rats will slowly get phased out, theoretically. And in the meantime, we'll just salvage for our winning play. Is our winning play barracks? Nah, I don't think so. It might be worth it for rally. I think rally saves me enough money for me to take it. Did they break the wall? If they break the wall, this is pretty rough, actually. I think they will break the wall. Yeah, that's rough. I don't really want that to stack. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, that's rally. That's not Guardian. What the hell? I thought I picked up Guardian. I thought I was hovering Guardian for sure. That was scary. Like, wait a minute. Something's wrong here. Okay. How... I guess I'm gonna win this one through, like, a salvage-based income plan. Is kind of what it feels like at this point. I could try to do some specializing, but it's really hard to do because I don't have the capital built up, so I'm not going to do it. The specialized plan there is reasonable, however, I don't have the money for it. And like it would take too long to get to the point where I would have the money, I think. I would just die on the way there. I really need to repair this wall, by the way. Would really like it if I was able to do that. Card remove, probably card remove Pike Rat? Probably card remove Berserker at this point. The long term here is Longsword plus Guardians. A strong enough setup, I would say. It would be really helpful if I could, oh, not a space. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get to repair this is the problem. And if that happens, we're gonna die. Oh, did I fuck up salvage? I totally did. It looks like I don't actually have the time to listen to me whine, and also I don't think I have the time to actually repair this wall because, like, look at this shit. So, I guess I need to... I don't need aid station because I have rally. I guess I need to move the other half of the army over here so that I can just put them down for the wave 20. Well, unless the wave 20 comes from the left, I guess. Just take money. Salvage economy, baby. I wish I could control my units a little more. Honestly. Because like this is just terrible. This shit is just awful right here. The amount of units I'm losing to this is just unacceptable. It's alright. Like Longsword's beefy, he's got 81 health. But this is brutal. I can't like rally. Maybe I can repair this wall and then rally them? I mean, it's an answer, I guess. It's a real strange answer, but it is kind of an answer. Okay. I guess I can repair that wall. These cards suck. I don't really want to remove here. I'll just take leader level up. I'm not ready to remove Pike Rat. Oh, market ready. Merchant ship I don't feel like is very good. Also the left side's pretty weak. We're weak in general right now though. I feel like these runs are going fast. Like I'm falling apart, and I'm falling apart very quickly. Do not have the money to pay to redraw there. Do not have the money to do anything right now, really. As I use my hero ability to get the 16 gold. And I think the plan here is to... I mean, I draw 6 cards per turn now. If I can scale up this mining somehow, we have a plan. I think I take nothing here. I think the house is even too much. You guys need to move back. The wall's getting broken down. I just need to transfer my army over here to help with the boss. And hope that this is enough. Oh my god, if I could get duck, we would be so set. No, I don't want that either. I don't have the money to take anything right now. This is, I mean, this has been a theory of mine for a while though. It's basically just if you don't have your income settled by wave 20, you're gonna lose. And, I mean, shit, what's my income plan here? It's mining, but mining is not enough of an income plan here. So my income plan is just nothing, really. But I don't, like, this is a run where I lose this and I go, I don't really know what I did wrong. It doesn't feel to me like I skipped anything that I needed to take. I don't feel like I did anything too crazy or greedy. I just have no fucking money. There's one guard though, he's doing his goddamn best back here, I gotta tell you. My man is trying. He's putting those damage numbers up. But now at the end of the day, where does this leave us? I don't have enough money to pay for an army. Yeah, and there goes all of my pike rats in one shot. Yeah, we're dead. Is it the builder? Like, maybe it's the builder that's causing me these troubles. I don't know. I really have no idea what's wrong here. I guess, like, I did not get offered anything to handle my economy. I think I did see an overturn, I guess, that I could have tried out. I think I should have taken the overturn, right? Let's try this again. One more run. I wonder, maybe it's my greed. I mean, in the last episode, it was definitely like, there were some of those runs that I was like, well, 2 of those runs were runs that I should not have lost. I just did on accident. Something happened that caused it to go awry. That last run though, I feel like I played pretty straight up. I was just waiting for my plan. Maybe I didn't miss a... maybe I didn't miss a overturn on that run? I don't remember. The runs are kind of running together in my mind. Yeah, I have no idea. I really have no idea. It could be like this is the other thing though. It could be something as simple as like I'm having a bad early game and that's setting me down a bad path, right? Like maybe I'm just not getting lucky on the cheese draws. It could be something like that. The number of times that you draw 3 cheese, I think, does directly correlate to. I mean, it directly correlates to how much money you have for the first shop. How many times have I drawn 3 cheese here? I think once. So yeah, let's get rid of... I'm gonna try card removing a bunch again. It's strange for me because I can't tell you what I do wrong in these runs. Despite like playing that last run out to what I felt like was the best of my ability, it still fell apart. And I don't know why. Take the wall because I have a pair of grains finishing up. We'll get double houses off of this wall and maybe we can make something of this one. As well, blueprint. Yeah, sometimes it gives you something pretty cool like the market. I think the builder... Also, his active ability hurts your economy, and his passive ability doesn't do you any good. Which is also a bit of the trouble I think we're facing here. This is the make or break run. If I don't win this run, I'm gonna be a little upset at least with myself. I don't know. Especially with so many runs in a row where I was like, yeah, I think we win this here. I think we're settled up and we're in a position that we're definitely gonna win from, and then I just lost. Oh god, it's spitters. Oh god, he's gonna spew. Please no. My guards. Holy shit. First shot, direct hit. I think this one is a bit of like my army stacked up in a weird way, because I just used one set of units to hold everything. Definitely just taking money there. I would have taken money from this one as well if I could have. However, I was not able to. Like I noticed the big thing that I notice in runs that win versus runs that lose has to be that I don't really spend a lot of time with open population. I want to try, yeah, like I wanted to try taking a random economy card there, but I feel like policy, you have to hit 3 cards for it to generate you money. Maybe it's insane. I mean, no, it literally cannot generate me money on this run. I take back that. I take back that question of maybe it's insane. I take it back. This card literally never makes me money on this run. Huh. Maybe it's insane. If I play it now, I can then make my money back. Does it make me money if it hits cheese? Like, there's no way, right? There's no way you can twist it so it makes you money. The numbers just don't work out. Right? Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and remove that. That's alright. What was I gonna do? Take death taxes there? I don't think so. Which, I guess I get 10 gold for that, though. I should stop clicking these. Shit, I guess we just keep the army stacked. Well, never mind. I'm set here to kind of power out the army. I have enough money built up to power out enough units here, right? That was kind of what I was doing, is trying to save up enough to power out an army big enough to hold this. Let's see if this merchant has anything insane. Overturn's pretty good. Like, overturn double barn. I'm gonna grab all of it. We're gonna, if I die from this, this is greed. This is 100% a greed death if I lose here. But I'm just gonna hope that my 4-4 guard militia setup here is able to live. Oh, with the watchtower. Wait, a watchtower against the spitters though? Hey, but how about not? Actually, I could have taken it if I just set it a few tiles back, right? Of course. Well, all my guards are dead. All 4 of them have died already. Should overturn, I guess. Are we dead? Sure looks that way. It sure looks that way. I need, like, my winning plan here is literally just, I need the spitters to pay me out. I need this boss to pay me a freaking, why did they not move back? Hello? Am I insane? I've got to get a card upgrade here to have any chance, right? Nah, we are so fucked. Holy moly. How does this happen? How do I keep losing? I can't take it. I don't get it. What did I do wrong in this episode? What did I do wrong here? I have no idea. I actually have no idea what I did here. But I'm dead. Again. This is mind-blowing. I've lost fucking like 6 runs in a row. I don't believe this. I actually do not understand. I'm gonna do one more. And then if I lose that, I'm gonna like fucking just play one off camera, because I'm not gonna put up like an 1.5 hour long episode of me just playing the builder on the forest until I get it. But I don't get it, I gotta tell you. I feel like I'm taking the early economy buildings, I'm trying to build out an army that lives. I'm just getting absolutely run over. This is insane to me. Like I cannot fathom what I'm doing wrong. I feel like I'm playing this run exactly like I play every other run that I win on. But for some reason, none of these runs make it past wave 10. Maybe they released a patch that made no, they didn't release a patch because I looked. It's just, it feels like the waves are coming faster or something. I don't know. Maybe not, but it feels that way. Maybe my problem is that I'm trying to put out too much army in this early portion of the game. I don't know, but that shouldn't really change anything. Is it just the builder? It could just be the builder. I'm reaching a point where I've lost so many runs in a row though, as the builder after winning so many runs as every other character. I feel like if I were to keep track of episodes where I at least land a victory, the only episodes I'd have to look, right? I'd have to look, but I would propose to you that the episodes that I often lose in are probably as the builder or the shaman. Let's take the early pillage. I pick up the early economy cards from these early shops. I don't feel like I'm being greedy on that. I'm taking pillage, for example, here. I'm not playing out my army. I've got all of my population played out here. Gotta take the advisor here. Hey, we got an economy advisor. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm losing it. What I may, if I win this run, I'm going to maybe draw the conclusion that the factor that wins you the game is actually just how many times do you draw 3 cheese. Which I don't know if I believe, but I drew 3 cheese a lot in this opener. Also, you know, I guess I have just been like stopping my paying for redraws randomly. Maybe it is me. I don't know. I feel like I'm losing my mind. This is like, usually when I lose runs of this game, I understand why. Like, oops, I picked, I picked alchemy and it didn't work out. I didn't high roll, oh well. But this is just like, what the fuck is happening to me? I'm sitting up, I'm sitting forward, I'm pressing the buttons as fast as I can. And I'm not even making it to wave 20. I don't know. I feel like the last run really was just not the last run, the run before it now, because we've gone through 3 runs in this episode and I'm losing it here. I feel like that run though was just, I didn't get offered my economy plan ever. But look at this run in comparison to the last ones, right? I have so much more money. I think it really is just down to if you draw 3 cheese or not. It really feels that way. I drew 3 cheese enough times that plus the pillage, right? I was able to keep pressing to redraw through the 60s and into 80. And I have 17 population of army down, and when you have 17 population of army stacked up, all of a sudden your army, stop. You can't keep giving me this event. All of a sudden though, your army stops dying if you have a big stack set up. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm gonna take the mine. It's weird. I feel very strange. I guess I wanna say I don't feel mad at the game. I'm not like angry with the game. I'm confused. It's just mind-blowing. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. And yeah. This run's feeling more natural though. This one's feeling like it's progressing in the way that I would expect a run to progress, right? I have 21 population on wave 5 and they're all played out in the army. I have enough money to redraw once or twice if things go really poorly on this wave. I have a long-term plan set with steel now. This one's progressing like a normal run, unlike every other run. It's got a tax office, which is good, I guess. It only gives me 5 tax right now, but that should pay out with a lot. This one does feel like I got offered some pretty good stuff early on though, instead of getting offered a bunch of garbage. I'm not gonna take mining. I don't know, but this is even maybe where it starts to fall apart, right? These guys jump the wall, all of a sudden I lose some guards. I can't redraw and play him out fast enough and it starts to fall apart from here maybe. I don't know. Trade the steel overtaking assistant. I did buy a barn when I'm transitioning towards a steel infinite, but there's no telling how long. Oh wait, I have the mine. Never mind. Never mind. Anyway, now I'm just gonna win the game. No more frickin' around here, Ratropolis. No more of this. It's time to take home a W. Like this is how the runs feel like they should progress. But if I didn't get this steel infinite off, I think I might have just died, right? Like I had 3 guards out. I probably would have like 1 militia in place. That's what it seems like anyway. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I would have found a way out of that. But I don't know. These early waves feel like they're putting me in the dirt. Like I'm getting dumpstered here real hard. I have no idea what's wrong. Glad I bought the mine though. There's not a great point in building out a big income reserve. I guess there is. I am gonna need to take walls and build out space. Hey, we got shield rat. Okay, okay. All of a sudden this one's looking less grim. I mean, this one's looking pretty strong, but I don't know, it feels strange that it's like, well, I think that if I didn't get that steel infinite out, we would have literally just lost, so it feels odd. But yeah, look at that. Have 6 guards, 5 militia all of a sudden, instead of having like, well, we're barely surviving. It's like, well, my army wiped out that entire wave without taking a single loss. And where does it all stem from? In a non-steel infinite setup, it stems from having your early economy work out, and you have your early economy work out by drawing 3 cheese. Really? I don't know. I wonder if it is that. Maybe you do need to remove on the first wave if you get offered it, and you just need to pull out whatever your garbage card is if you're non-merchant, right? If you're not the merchant or the navigator, maybe you just gotta prioritize removing your starting card, hunt, land tax, etc. I should probably take druid. Let's take druid. And start putting out some druids here. Appraiser. Is that appraiser? I think that's appraiser. Forge is good. It's weird, but it's good, right? It's like, it's more expensive though, so nah. Well, yeah, let's try Forge here. I got steel if it messes up, right? But I can do this. And then we can use Forge similarly. And we can get our units played and upgraded. If you don't know how the Forge Infinite works, the Forge Infinite is very finicky. You have to play the card that you're trying, like in the Forge Infinite, Forge can never be played first, and you need to play Forge. Like, you need to make sure you play Forge during the discard animation of whatever card you played before it, like that, like this. So I've shown this example a few times. I've explained how this works a few times. However, I will demonstrate it again here for you. Just because, like, there's nothing better for me to do on this run at this point. Essentially, here's how it goes, right? Ugh, God. Ugh. That's fine. Ironclad? Probably. Yeah, Ironclad's money. So, if you just play Forge and nothing else, Forge will not draw itself. If you play a card, wait, and then play Forge, Forge will not draw itself. If you play a card and then fuck. That happens sometimes. You play a card and then in the animation of that card discarding play Forge, Forge will draw itself. There's how you can use Forge to make your own fun infinites. Build your own infinite at home using these simple tricks. I have one too many cards, it would appear. Oh, not one too many cards, just I have too many cards in general. Forge is a little difficult to get going too because it's 89 gold, but the upgrades you'll get off of it typically will pay for it. Oh, whoops. Played steel on accident there. It's a little hard because you got to be sure you press the buttons like in time. You don't have all the time in the world. It is pretty. What the fuck is my melee doing? I'm gonna burst a freaking blood gasket here. I'm not gonna burst a blood gasket, but I'm gonna be upset. 3, 6, 9, 10. Too bad I cannot take pillage. If we get immigration, by the way, we get infinite money. There's a lot of ways that we win from here, right? There's a lot of things that can go very, very well, very quickly from this position. Oh, all right. It really is just down to how good are your clicks. I'm not the greatest, I will admit, but it's not bad. And from this position, I have plenty of options for my income. I just need, I mean, do I want Treasure Hunter to replace Druid? Maybe. The problem with Treasure Hunter is I want to stay at 9 cards so that if I get offered a really, really good 10th card, I can take it. So I think I'm gonna not take Treasure Hunter. Take the wall. Like I want to be able to, I want to have the option to take and add in a 10th card whenever I want to. I only have 25 population right now also, which isn't great. Like that's definitely the big Achilles heel on this one. Population's looking a little light. We're definitely gonna start taking houses. And just make sure that if you add in a card, you want to add in your cards one at a time now, and you want to make sure you play another card alongside Forge every time. Even if you mess it up like that, you can still get it to go. And it's not bad. Do they even do damage to that guy there? I don't know. This boss is giving me a lot of trouble today. Probably because I'm not building up my guards very much. This dude's giving me a lot of, he's putting in a lot of work on me though. And the AI is getting a little confused here. Everyone's all very confused right now. My guards are turning around and fighting in the middle of the fucking map. Who knows what's going on at this point. I think the other thing is you can go like, can you go like this? I don't know. It's messy, I wouldn't recommend it, I'll say. This is, can you play Forge second and then play another card and have it draw? Oh, Banneret. Okay, yeah, that's a pretty good card, I guess. I will just I'll just put down a few of these and we'll I fucked up. That's gross. It's okay, that's why I have the steel, right? Steel's here to deal with that. Oh, Trumpeter actually does something different. You ever notice that? Trumpeter actually sits here and blows the horn instead of stamping his little trumpet down on the ground. That's pretty neat. I gotta clear my throat. Give me one moment here. Alright. That's better. I'm talking. Usually I don't talk for this long because I usually have these episodes. I usually only record these one at a time now. 3, 6, 9. I cannot add anything here. I cannot take a thing. Can remove things though. We'll remove. My income is mostly through the taxes. I'm gonna remove Druid actually. And then if I get something cool, we'll take it. Lottery's fine, but I would rather get some space in the hand here. Remove the cheeses. Keep the Potter for now. This is the forest. Oh my fucking god, these events are killing me. Ah, fuck. I guess this is okay to take the flooding. Losing 7 population just hurts, so I'm gonna take the flooding. Upgrading those lowers their cost if you didn't know. We have steel, we have forge. When I draw those 2 cards together, which shouldn't be too hard, I am able to have the infinite go. I guess not hard to recover. It's just annoying, but that's okay. Do we win this run right now? No, I need. I'm 1 card away. If I get immigration, we'll win right off the bat. Like as soon as I get immigration, this run is won. But otherwise, we're just sitting here adding in houses and waiting. So I'll put down more banners here. Now, every house does give me 6 population. Maybe I'm not taking enough houses in these runs. I don't know. I'm still trying to work out what the hell is going wrong here. It's not hard. Like, it's not easy to just look at these. When I lose a run, maybe if you're watching this, you can be like, oh, well, this is obvious where you went wrong. I think that this one is over. I think we won this one. But I am wondering if I actually made a mistake or if I just drew poorly. Either answer, put it like this, neither answer would surprise me. I think in a few of the runs in this recording session and a few of the last 2 episodes runs, I made some mistakes that could have been done better. I will take territory expansion here. Doesn't give me everything. What we got space here. Forge, and I can get another house upgraded. I was thinking I could do like take the 50-50 on getting Forge back upgraded, but there's no reason to. Base tax, 3, 6, 7, 8. I can take this, and that's a lot of dollars right there. Yeah, we just start this. That's a lot of money. Just make sure I play it like this, and then we just yeah. I think that like if you're not picking up on the what may or may not be the new flavor card for me. I mean, raise tax, dude. It's such an easy way to earn all of the money you need in a run, in my opinion. 883 versus 762. Okay, I need to buff this side out a little bit. I think it's very hard for me to see a run where I wouldn't take raise tax. How many economy planes do I feel like are viable for capping your gold, I guess is the question. Like raise tax, steel mine, like steel plus anything is viable if you go long enough with it. But hold on here, I want more shields here. In terms of playing like a regular run, where I'm not doing an infinite, I feel like the options are kind of limited. At least limited in the sense of like, what are my options to be able to play as many cards as I want? That's the position I feel like you want to be in to win hard mode. I want to be in a position where I can play out as many cards as I want to. Like in this position, I can play out almost as many cards as I want to, right? I can't quite play out all of my army, because I don't have all the population yet. But we are, like I said, 1 immigration away from that not being the case. I have Ironclad, right? I think I have Ironclad. Yeah. Really, this run is... The early game was carried by Butcher, and now the mid to late game is being carried by Guards Militia. This run, I feel like with a relative amount of confidence, I can say we won. You can play Forge second, but like sometimes you can't. It's weird. I wouldn't recommend trying it, honestly. Don't tempt the fates. You never know what they're gonna do to you. This has definitely been a tough recording session for me, considering I think I played like 6 rounds in this, and it looks like 1 of them is going to end up being a victory, maybe 0, depending on how this one goes. I don't put like a big emphasis on winning, but I do want to win. I don't spend all of my time looking at these runs though and going like, I gotta make sure I'm giving myself the best chance to win. Obviously I've lost a few runs that could have been victories, but you know, losing as many runs in a row as I did, especially when I like sat forward and was like, okay, let's give this a real good try here. That doesn't feel good. Ratropolis lately has been weird for me because, like I've been saying, I just kind of... I've had a lot of days where I just forget to record. And then it's like, it really is. It's because I've been watching so much Critical Role, honestly. I'm sitting here going, alright, what am I going to do today? Oh, I don't know, but whatever I'm going to do while watching Critical Role. And I can't really record while doing Critical Role or watching Critical Role. I mean, I could, but I could make it so that I could be recording and you guys wouldn't hear it. But you know, that's not, that doesn't seem right, basically. I don't like that. Alright, we lost 1 shield rat on that. We get our 20 population. I think I will take expansion territory unless you give me something good here. Nah. Take that, we'll go ahead and put down our upgraded housing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2? No, 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm not gonna actually increment my. I'm not gonna take the lose all gold, basically. Oh, I could have taken wave time down. You know what? If there's nothing better in here, but there is. Nah, I don't know. I should record some stone shard after this, but I really didn't expect. I expected to. I started this at midnight, right? I started recording these about midnight o'clock, and I did not expect to still be recording Ratropolis coming up on 2 a.m. here. I expected to be pretty much done at this point. I expected to be done a little while ago, but, you know, back-to-back, absolutely getting rolled runs have put a bit of a kink in my plans. It's not like it's absolutely ruined the rest of my night or anything like that. It's just that I spent a little longer in the Ratropolis mines than I expected. Which is fine. I still enjoy playing this game. From time to time, if I'm just sitting there and I'm like, I don't really know what I feel like doing, I'll boot up and play a run of Ratropolis real quick, mix it in there, have a good time with it. I enjoy the game. I think that this is the sort of game where if I weren't creating content for it, I would probably be playing this like I'd probably play like 1 or 2 runs a day of it just to have a good time. Play whoever I feel like playing and just chill. That's what I would do with Slay the Spire. I played a lot of Slay the Spire when it released, and then I kind of like toned it back a little bit, took it easy. And I was like, I was playing that game like all of my free time. If I didn't have anything to do, like if I had the day off, 8 hours a day. Slay the Spire, just non-stop busting out runs. Incredibly enjoyable game. I don't think I was that way with Ratropolis. I was for a minute. I had a few nights where I was like, okay guys, I'm gonna stream Ratropolis, and then I would stream Ratropolis, and then the next day I'll be like, okay, I'm not gonna stream Ratropolis tomorrow because I don't really feel like it. And then tomorrow comes along, and I go, actually I'm gonna stream Ratropolis because as it turns out, I really, really want to play that game. I was wrong. Nowadays it's more like, yeah, I could go for a run or 2 right now. Throw down a run or 2. But and 1 or 2 runs a day right now is what I play, right? That's everything that I do here on the YouTube. I don't think, I was thinking about it, right? How long am I gonna do Ratropolis? The question that I've asked and answered a few times. The simple answer is I'm gonna do it forever. The more nuanced and intricate answer is I'm going to play a lot of this game, however, and then like with a little asterisk, and the asterisk leads to eventually I may reach a point where I tone it back to 1 run a day, something like that, right? Because eventually I may reach a point, I mean, I can see it, right? Eventually I'll hit a point where I'm like, do I really feel like playing 2 hours of Ratropolis every day, an hour of Ratropolis every day? Nah. I mean, at most, it's typically like an hour and 20 minutes, but eventually, by the way, I'm gonna hit the forge with the house, and that'll be good. Maybe it's not worth it. You know what? I don't think it's worth it, actually. But yeah, I've said it before, I'll say it again. Ratropolis isn't going anywhere. I'm gonna be playing Ratropolis for... I mean, I don't know if I want to say forever, but like, probably forever isn't an unlikely bet. I'm a fan of this game. I'll be interested, I guess I'm interested to see what the future of this game is after it's released, right? That's a ways away, but do you think they're going to keep producing and like making updates for this game long after release, or do you think that it's going to just kind of, they'll release it and then move on to whatever they want to do next? I guess is the question. I hope they keep making content for it. I think it's a great game. We're taking all 1s, right? Some 3s. I think I want to put out a few more banners to set them up so that my units will take 0. Like really, what else is there to say? We got fucking Trumpeter, dude. That's it. Got Trumpeter in a position where I was stable with an infinite. Oh wow, I won the run. Crazy. How'd that happen? Haha. What if I took Trumpeter and just took 0 damage? Just kidding. Because my units are walking out of range of his trumpet. Haha, shield rat. Good prank, dude. I have a baseline tax of 101. It makes sense because of the double tax office I have settled up right now. Take the delete there. I'll lose half. It doesn't really matter. I just don't like that I have to go hold left click for a while. Holding left click is... I would really like it if there was an advisor that just auto-repaired buildings. Or like if that's what the repair house did. What's that building called? Fire station. I don't know why I just called it the repair house. Yeah, you know, whenever a fire happens in your city, they call in the repair house. You know, the repair house. Those the guys you call the repair house and they come and repair your house, right? What do you mean, no? What do you mean I'm just making up words again? That doesn't sound right. Let's go ahead and stack out a bunch of guards. Probably stop at 15 banners. I think that's plenty. Just go ahead and stack out like 25 guards and sit back, kick back finally with a run that I understand and have won. I would have been pretty upset if I actually just didn't win anything though. Like, obviously I wouldn't put you through another Builder Forest run, but I'm glad I don't have to go do a few runs of the Builder on the Forest to win one. I wouldn't record any more of the Builder on the Forest, but I would definitely go play as many runs as it would take for me to win. Now that I really, maybe it hurts me that I put my mind to this run because this episode should have been the scientist. I don't know, I think I might just start doing randoms. Take sentry here. I have like 50 guards out. I think it's right to take sentry. Sentry. Yeehaw. Call out the sentries. You know how it is. Now maybe I will just switch to doing random so it's less mental work for me. Not a lot less to be fair, but less. Yeah, Sentry is an advisor that I used to be like, haha, who needs this? Who needs Sentry? Just hit the enemy, am I right? Well, now. But like in reality, you can see the difference. The DPS increase with Sentry is huge. It's massive. By the way, don't worry. I'm gonna tell you how this episode does not end. We're coming up to an hour. This episode does not end on wave 30 with the owl just popping in and killing all my guards and then walking through me. If this episode ends like that, especially after me talking about it ending like that, I will... I don't know what I'll do. I don't know what I'll do, but I will be very unhappy while I'm doing it. Whatever I do, I will be very upset as I'm doing it. Oh, I can just double out guards. Yeah, that's pretty sick. We're gonna put out 10 guards on either side. The guard stimulus package coming to a wall near you. Instead of it being a stimulus package that gives you money, it just gives you more guards. Let's see, we can put out 18, right? Because I got 6 population from this house as well. We can go up to 38 because I was at 25. We do that over here. I mean, hey, having 2 guards in the deck does make it a lot faster to power out all of these guards. I think that this is a run that this exact run is something I've played probably like at least 3 or 4 other times. Guard, Trumpeter, Shield Rat, plus a Steel Infinite. But this is probably... If you were to tell me to build my own deck, what would I build? Well, I would say I'd build this, but that would be a lie, because I would build something. I would try to make something crazy happen, right? If they just started me off with pick 8 cards, any 8 cards you want. I'm not even gonna look at that merchant. I don't care what he has. We've done not yet. If they were to just be like, okay, you can pick any 8 cards to play the game with here, not the starter deck. I wouldn't just pick like. I would try to pick something crazy. I wouldn't just do. I mean, if it was like, okay, you have to win the game with these 8 cards, and you can remove, but you can't add anymore. Oh shit, that was on the other side. I've also I haven't seen this not be the owl in so long. I just assume it is. But no, what would I build? I mean, shit, dude. 8 cheese? Have you ever heard of it? No, that's a lie. 7 cheese and 1... Oh, it's not the owl, it's the snake. Praise Lord Snake. 7 cheese and then 1... You know what? 7 cheese, 1 exiled. That's my army. You can't say it isn't. Nah, I don't know what I would build with my exact 8 cards, but like something like Shield Rat, Trumpeter, Guards is probably the most consistent way to win the game. Maybe replace Shield Rat with Guardian if you wanna. Anyway, thanks for watching. Holy shit, what a horrible set of episodes, but we made it to the other side. I have survived the builder. Thank the Lord. If you enjoyed, leave me a like. It helps me out. Subscribe if you would like to see more. And I will see you in the next one. I hope you have a good one.